Hello. This time I'm going to show you how to use FASM in DOS. We have this file downloaded from the official website. We can just unpack it somewhere. Let's make a new directory for FASM and extract the zip archive. Now, if we try to run FASM, we may get this error because some early versions of FASM were able to use flat real mode, but the modern ones always need DPMI, 32-bit DPMI, so we need to have this service installed in our DOS system. I recommend HX Extender, which has an excellent DPMI driver. Now we are able to run FASM, but only once, because this DPMI driver installs itself only for one use. There is an R switch to make it permanent, resident. Now FASM works with DPMI. And also we have an IDE, which is very similar to FASMW. In fact, let's load the short documentation. Most of the keyboard shortcuts you see here are common for both FASMW and FASMD. So we can use the same keys as in the Windows version. And so we can load some simple example and just execute it with F9. FASMD also has the INI file, which shares some settings with Windows version, and you can set up include variable in a similar way. But for DOS examples it's usually not needed, because the include files that come with FASM are for Windows. Now, another thing I wanted to play with is a simple detection whether we run in DOSBox or in original, let's say original Microsoft DOS. There were many other DOS variants, but I think that Microsoft DOS was the most popular back in the day, in the 90s. Here we have DOSBox, but it is also possible to use DOSBox to run the original Microsoft DOS. I did it earlier today. We can just boot disk image. We are now on this other disk that I have image, which usually I run in box, but now I managed to boot it up in DOSBox. But this no longer reports itself as DOSBox, this is now MS-DOS. Fortunately, I also copied FASM here earlier. So let's try something that I wanted to try. Oh, I forgot that this does not work this way. Yeah, we can now save it as test. Okay. First we need some hexadecimal display routine. No, I don't need smart stimulation. First display the upper bits. We are going to use this fun tricky routine, so-called Allison's algorithm, to convert the number to hexadecimal character. How did this go? Oh, we need character in the O anyway. To display it. Now take the lower 4 bits. Let's try it. Yeah, it seems to be working. Yeah, I think it works. Let's make another one for 16 bits. Great. Now we can do what I wanted to do, that is to display state of flags when we enter the program. So let's clear the screen first. Yeah, it's always the same. Now let's get back to regular DOSBox and see if there is any difference. 3246 was here. Let's mount this second drive from the image. Yeah, definitely there is a difference. Why is there a difference? Because the API that executes program is different this time when it is implemented by DOSBox with emulation, and different when we emulate entire MS-DOS, including entire API of MS-DOS in its original form. So let's take these two numbers and see what is the difference in flags. Not that this is something serious, just something I wanted to play with. Wait, let me write this down somewhere. Let's boot MS-DOS. And run the same test. We have something slightly different this time, but do not worry, let's analyze what this means. Which document can we use? 286 perhaps. Good table. Yeah, this is what we need. So from the classic flags in DOSBox we have set parity flag from what I see, while in MS-DOS it is parity.also a auxiliary carry for some reason. And then also zero. Interesting. So let's make another test. I have some trouble turning off caps lock in this DOS. Well, it doesn't matter. So let's try to jump when zero flag is set, and this might be MS-DOS, and display some message. Okay, so it thinks it detected Microsoft DOS. Let's add some new line here. Now let's restart in DOSBox. Oh, this is on the image. Yeah, it now thinks it detected DOSBox, but I made a mistake in terminating character. Okay. This detects DOSBox, and if we now boot in MS-DOS, it detects MS-DOS. This is a bit tongue-in-cheek. This is not something that I would deem a reliable method of detecting, but I found it funny that you can just do this simple conditional jump in the beginning of your COM program, and you can have it run differently in MS-DOS and in DOSBox emulation. That is, this is always DOSBox here, but this is DOSBox running MS-DOS, so original MS-DOS API on DOSBox emulation, or just DOSBox's emulated API directly. And there's, for example, I'm sure there are many other differences you could detect, but this one is so simple to use. You can just put this single conditional jump in the beginning of your program. That's all that I wanted to show today. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.